Begin sorting.
What's up, guys? Super Robot Punch. I'm addicted to vinyl this time around. Check this out. This is the Gundam Mark II Jumbo Soft Vinyl figure. Little backstory. These came out a couple years ago. They started with the original run, the 0079 Gundam run. So like Granddaddy, Gun Cannon. I don't think they ever did a gun tank. And they haven't done a Zaku 2 as far as I'm tracking. But I was able to get my hands on the Mark II, which, if you don't already know, is my favorite Gundam. Now, as we take a look at the box itself, pretty standard, nice big plastic window so you can see the actual figure inside of it. Has all the Bandai logo, I guess the Jumbo Soft Vinyl decal up top left. Says he's 23 centimeters in height. I'm American, baby. I don't do centimeters. Regardless, he's freaking massive. Here's the back of the box. It shows what he comes with. Different poses you can kind of put him in. He's a little limited because, you know, he's a freaking huge soft vinyl figure. Vinyl's never been really known to be that posable, if you will. Now it's time for us to take a look at the figure itself. He comes with extra plastic right around that V-fin and the top of his main camera to protect it from scuffing up and stuff like that. It's appreciated, but I don't know how effective it is, just given how this thing had to come all the way from freaking Hong Kong to get to my house in Alaska. But no, yeah, it's pretty standard packaging, honestly. He looks freaking gorgeous. The colors are just perfect. They really are. Look at him. And there's that little piece of plastic I mentioned initially. He just looks excellent. Yeah, no, I'm a sucker for super deformed Gundam stuff. And yeah, God, he's really light in hand. All the pieces are hollow. Let's take a look at the accessories real quick. Here's the shield. It doesn't slide up and down. His actual beam rifle, if I could get it out. There she is. Looks good. It's got color separation. It's got the actual camera on the top of the rifle is actually painted green to match the eyes in the main camera on his head. And he's got the beam saber. Gosh, just another good look at him. He looks freaking great, yo. Again, my favorite Gundam. Let's see how, a little stiff. He's a little stiff. His little goatee actually doesn't rub up against the yellow, which was a concern of mine when I initially saw him. It's a super tiny sort of space, but it actually doesn't rub up. Arms go up and down, his waist swivels. Feet don't really do anything. It's all at the waist for this guy. But he still looks great. He's got details under his feet, on his actual little like red shoes. They got little gray accents on them. The freaking backpack looks excellent. They actually colored all the pieces, including the back of the camera. He does have a little scuff up here. So that little bit of plastic didn't really do much now, did it? Is what it is. He's going right in the box after this. Yeah, no, he looks great. And they actually did paint every little speck, spot. There's little recesses. The beam sword's a good height. The rifle's a good height. It's not too big or too small where it would look awkward. It's all really effectively scaled to the Mark II itself. And here's the shield one last time. The yellow matches the V-fin perfectly. It's a little lighter than the vents, but let's check out these accessories. So here's a good look at the shield. It does have the male end to be able to plug it into his left arm. It's a little hard just because I don't want to force anything. This guy was expensive. It sits in there nice. It looks good. It's always going to be all the way to his left side. There is no peg on the other arm. That's okay. Traditionally, they always rock them on the left arm anyhow. Look how cool he looks. And again, shield's fully molded, fully detailed, fully painted. It looks excellent. And you can even see the little color on the vent there, which I missed initially. Here's the beam sword. really chunky, just again scaled perfectly. It's got even little recesses and little details and stuff in it. It looks awesome, it really does. And that pink is just the perfect hue to get the beam saber just right. Look at him. I can't say it enough. This guy's color is perfect. As a collector, you know, you see the same figures a lot. I have a lot of Mark II stuff, and either he's the exact color as the RX-78 in terms of like the white portions on his armor, or he's just a little off, or even like the Titan's colors are too blue or too gray. Now they really, I guess they nailed it. The only way to put it. The foregrip doesn't move on the rifle, which is okay because the detail is just excellent, and it would be kind of pointless because you can't make him hold the rifle with both hands. He's just not that articulated, which is okay. And again, the green lines up perfectly with his eyes and his camera, and it just sits right in there. Now that the pieces are hollow, the gun does kind of get stuck at the bottom of his pinky finger, but just a little gentle TLC can just push it right through. So if you do get your hands on this, keep that in mind. How freaking badass this guy looks. And again, little details, like everything on the rifle is freaking molded perfectly. The magazine's a separate color. He just looks great. He really does. It's a simple little batch of accessories, but they fit the figure perfectly. Now let's get a good 360 view on this old guy. It looks good. Like I said, he only has the hole for the shield on his left arm. Color's immaculate. The proportions are perfect. He really fits that super deformed style that's so popular. He's got details on top of details. For something so big and chunky, they really did spend time to carve every little detail in, to have every little recess and like the part separation on the back of his helmet and on his skirt, on his arms, the details in between the freaking armor pieces on his pauldrons and the upper arm, and the gray in between on the elbow portion. The only thing, my only negative with this entire figure, he doesn't come with a bazooka. How would they have made that work? I think they could have scaled one pretty easily to this guy, but he just doesn't come with the bazooka. And I always associate the Gundam Mark II with that really iconic white and gray bazooka that he rocks in the beginning of Zeta Gundam. My only complaint, literally my only complaint, everything else on this figure is incredible. Like, just little things, right? Like the beam sabers on his jetpack, they're a different color, as they should be. Some figures do it, some figures don't. It's just that little attention to detail that, honestly, I'll just come out and say it, like it justifies the over $100 price for this guy. I wouldn't recommend trying to collect the whole set because Jesus Christ, good luck getting your hold on or getting a hold of the double Zeta Gundam for anything less than 200. I'm not a big double Zeta guy, so I don't think that's worth it. Yeah, no. On the real, this guy, again, not just because the Mark II is my favorite Gundam, GM's my favorite mobile suit. Take notes, kids, because you'll see a lot of more GM stuff. Thanks for joining me. If you liked my stuff, make sure you subscribe. Stick around for more. Super Robot Punch, out.